Hey everyone, this is your nurse Wina. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will talk about the most popular test-taking strategies if you are preparing for your NCLEX examination. Let's jump in and start. The first strategy is for this strategy, always prioritize answers that focus on patient safety. First thing that comes to our mind, answers that is safe and will not give any harm to our patient. So if you are stuck in this question, always ask yourself, what answer that keeps my patient alive and no harm, giving any harm to my patient? That's your guiding light. And then the next strategy, go to your ABC, airway, breathing, circulation. And then we need to choose the answer that focus on the airway of our patient, unless if it is a life-threatening or there is another critical situations that truly immediate. So strategy number 3, don't add information that it's not there. Always focus on what is written. Don't create words or stories. Sometimes we overthink the question. That's why we also overthink our answers. So just focus on what is written. Number 4 strategy. Always eliminate absolutes. Absolutes. What do you mean by absolutes? Like absolute words. Never, always, only, all. So when you notice those words in your choices, encircle, and that is already a red flags. Because NCLEX rarely deals with absolute. Then strategy number 5. Read all the choices before picking your answer. Sometimes, we think that option number 1 is already the answer to our question. But NCLEX, they are very tempting that the first choice is the correct answer. What if the second, the third, and the last one is the best answer? So always read all the choices. And then, after reading all the choices, that's the time for you to decide which is the best answer. Then strategy number 6. Know your priority words. In NCLEX question, they are more often use words like urgent, immediate, priority, onset, unstable. So those are most important words that can give you the hint what the question is asking for. Because those words requires immediate action to the patient. So if the question is asking for immediate intervention, means you need to look for the choices, intervention that the nurses or the nurse needs to do it now. Or that's the first thing that the nurse needs to do to the patient. So always look priority words. Strategy number 7. Focus on the patient, not on the machine. When we encounter questions in NCLEX that related to machines, always focus your answer on patient's need and patient safety. And then before fixing the problem or calling for a technical support. And then strategy number 8. Choose the most independent intervention first. In NCLEX, we need to choose the answer for the nurses that can do it independently, especially if it is safe or within our scope. So that it's independent intervention, and then you can do it before choosing the answer that requires healthcare provider. Strategy number 9. Know when to educate versus act. So what does it mean? If your patient is unstable, don't educate. If the question requires health teaching, identify first which patient is stable and unstable. If the patient is stable, you can educate. If the patient is unstable, act first. Do intervention that save the patient's life. First is to act, then to teach. For unstable. Strategy number 10. During your examination, stay calm and trust your instinct. During my examination, really, I don't know what I feel. I felt I'm so anxious from the first question that I encounter until the computer shut down at 85. So, I always pray before I answer the question. I always ask, Lord, give me the correct answer. Give me the correct answer. So, even though it's easy to stay calm, but when you are on that situation, all examinations are stressful. Try to be calm and know your instinct. If you think that this is the correct answer, don't change your mind. Trust your gut. But before going to your examination, prepare yourself. Know all the strategies, learn all the concepts. Because if you know all those strategies and concepts, you are prepared enough. And that makes you calm during your examination. We are anxious, we are stressful, because we are thinking that we are not that prepared. So to be calm, be ready for your examination, study hard. Take a deep breath, trust your instinct, and don't overthink. Sometimes overthinking of the question gives us a wrong answer. So don't overthink. Just focus on the question. Know the process of elimination. In a multiple choice, always eliminate the two incorrect choices so that the remaining two, you have the 50-50 chance of getting the correct answer. And then from the two remaining choices, know the best. You have the 50% of getting the correct answer. Thank you for watching. Good luck on your examination. Be ready and learn all the strategies. If you are new in my channel and you benefit in this video, you can like and subscribe so that it will help me also to have more viewers and subscribers. See you then on my next video.